Orleans Wine and Food Experience is a great way for the city to really introduce the abundance of young and old chefs alike, our style of cooking, and the purpose of New Orleans food to the rest of the country. Every year you have new elements, but to count on some of these staples like the wine dinners on Wednesdays and Thursdays, you have the Royal Street Stroll. That's really, it's fun because those are your benchmarks there, and then you can kind of mingle and work your way around through the grand tastings, as well as all the other classes that are out there. And so it's creates this perfect stage for highlighting the importance of New Orleans cuisine and the diversity of it.
Hi, Megan here from thisgirlcaneat.com, and we're at the 20th anniversary of the New Orleans Wine and Food Experience. We're going to see some of the nation's best chefs, restaurants, and wines at some amazing events and seminars over the next few days. This year, it's set to be bigger and better than ever, and it's all to benefit local Louisiana charities. So we're here at one of the most exciting events of the entire weekend, the Royal Street Stroll. We've got some of the finest restaurants in New Orleans, some incredible wines, and people going in and out of all the boutiques and art galleries on historic Royal Street. Let's go have some fun.
We've had a blast. It seems to be some pretty happy people eating really good food and wine. The weather's perfect. It's my first time in New Orleans, so I'm really excited. And I got 2 restaurants in Connecticut called La Farm and the Welk, and we're just happy to be here.
We're serving a crab and avocado salad with a spicy tomato coulis and Gulf shrimp. Criollo is about great food, fresh, light, just wonderful food, all done with a Creole style depth of seasoning that just gives you this wonderful New Orleans food.
Today we've got chocolate pudding, right from my cookbook, Damn Good Sweet, and we dressed it up today for the festival with a little chantilly cream and a peanut and bacon brittle.
All of its great Italian wines pair wonderfully with the cuisine of this great city, particularly because of the integration of our fruit, our tannin, and the great acidity that all of our wines have.
Our Cabernet tends to be very food friendly. We do that by design. We want to make sure that people look down after a great meal and realize that the bottle is empty without even trying.
So how has the New Orleans Wine and Food Experience kind of opened up the country's eyes to what really makes New Orleans cuisine so unique?
Well, it's fun because it puts a spotlight on us, and it gives us a chance to show that we've always had this food culture. New Orleans, just, we've all grown up with it. It's been here for years, hundreds of years. And this is just a way to show that we still can put on a great venue and showcase what we've grown up with and make it, fine dining in as high class as anywhere else in the country, but with such humble beginnings and such humble home-cooked food is where it all comes from.
It's Friday night and it's time to get sweet at the festival's newest event, the Big Gâteau Show at the Royal Sonesta Hotel. Top pastry chefs will compete and create a burlesque-inspired cake to commemorate the 20th anniversary of the New Orleans Wine and Food Experience. The winning chef will not only score the ultimate bragging rights, but a $5,000 grand prize courtesy of Valrhona Chocolates.
I think it's fantastic. I think the pairing of these pastry chefs with the burlesque stars here is really special. And I think they're off to a really good start with this theme for years to come.
How do you think the pastry chefs did tonight?
I think they did great. I think each one really captured their star. Not only did every cake look good, but they all tasted good.
I'm really having a good time being able to judge since, look at this place. It's just so much fun. It's New Orleans. You gotta love it.
here with the one and only sweet genius, Ron Benizra. How are you doing tonight, my friend?
It's a pleasure to be at the Big Gâteau Show in New Orleans.
What were you looking for? Because all these cakes are gorgeous.
Well, of course, we were looking for imagination, execution, but also what's very special for this competition, how the chefs have utilized the students is 25% of our vote.
This festival is really great. I mean, it's showcasing pastry chefs. It's doing it in a different and unique way where the chefs actually have to start from scratch, whereas they're not allowed to bring anything done, and they're baking on premises. It's 18 hours they had, and they really look what they achieved. It's quite amazing. It's quite amazing.
Turnout was fantastic. The people loved what we did, but more importantly, the chefs did a phenomenal job taking the inspiration of burlesque, these incredibly beautiful and graceful women that inspired them to build beautiful cakes, and not to mention delicious cakes. So it was fantastic. Everyone's happy.
I'm Chef Greg Reggio from Zia Restaurant, serving some wonderful Louisiana seafood. This dish right here is a tuna tartare. This tuna was swimming just yesterday.
You know, Fine Cooking Magazine, we're based out of Newtown, Connecticut, and this is our first time sponsoring a big event like this. And I mean, we're so excited to be down here in New Orleans. We love the food. The people down here have been nothing but wonderful, and we couldn't be prouder to be part of this event.
We're serving today gnocchi, served with pancetta, butternut squash, and cauliflower. And we're at Restaurant St. Marie in the heart of the CBD.
The main event of the grand tasting is the 5th annual Louisiana Seafood Cook-Off, where 10 local chefs battle it out in hopes of being crowned 2012's King of Louisiana Seafood.
This year's King of Louisiana Seafood Cook-Off is Keith Fritz from Lowland, Louisiana. Come on up with you. Congratulations, Chef. Congratulations.
We have a wild as almonds catfish. It's served over a camellia red bean and crawfish succotash with a farmer's market corn, collard greens, and tartar sauce.
This is the last day, 5 days, 1,000 wines, 100 chefs. It's been fantastic. People love New Orleans, and we almost lost it, and 6 years later, we love it again, you know, and what a better way to celebrate New Orleans than with good food and good wine.
Happy